Hey guys, Untitled here with another episode of the R2G. This episode is going to be the FUT Champs episode, and we're kicking off just by showing off the squad. You can see here it's a mix of a Premier League and a Bundesliga team. The squad's going to change quite a few times throughout the episode, and in this episode we are going to have games 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, and until we get to Gold 3, which is 14 wins. So this is how it lines up in a 4-1-2-1-2. Ederson, Tellez, Alaba, Walker, Liner, Emre Can, James Rodriguez and Wijnaldum in the midfield 2. Jota at cam with Richarlison and... who the hell is Richarlison up top with? Oh, Serge Gnabry. But we come into game number 1, and it is another Premier League team, but Brazil based as well. And 8 minutes in, the first chance is going to come to Lucas Moura. He's too quick, and it's just a nice driven shot across goal. Gets the better of Ederson, and Ederson is a goalkeeper. He's very hit or miss. I've got a review on some of the players at the end, just talking about some of the players that I've enjoyed the most over the weekend. But yeah, very hit or miss Ederson. Sometimes he has an absolutely brilliant game, other times he lets every shot in. Tellez with a great tackle there, denies Lucas Moura, and we catch him on the counter here, which seemed to happen for almost every single goal I conceded. This weekend I don't think I wasn't dominated in any games. I dominated the majority of possession and had equal-ish shots. I definitely dominated possession in most games that I played, but I was just caught on the counter-attack so much. And hopefully EA do something about that, changing something. Great save there by Ederson, that's what I'm talking about. Poor pass though by Alaba, straight to, I think it was Gabriel Jesus as Goretzka. Nice bit of skill to get away from Chan. He finds then... Douglas Costa, yeah, and then he finds Jesus. Nice little drag back, great shot. I do think that Ederson should be doing better though, there. I think he should at least get a hand to that one, realistically. But before the half an hour mark, it's already 2-1, and there is a lot of goals this weekend. A lot of goals. There was the odd 1-0 win. To me, some people, I will tell you now, if you want a good centre-back partnership, David Alaba and literally any other centre-back with plus maybe 68, 67 plus pace, it's just a dream partnership, having someone with David Alaba, because he's brilliant at playing it out from the back. He's got really good dribbling as well. He just never really seems to lose the ball for me. But you can see there, we lost our first game of the weekend. We then go to game 5. We're currently 2-2. 12 more wins needed to end the weekend. And we come against a fairly bog standard Premier League team, and 11 minutes into the game, Richarlison looks to get the better of Ricardo Pereira, plays it back outside the Wijnaldum, who's someone, I think Wijnaldum at the time, he cost about 90 odd K. Obviously I packed him from a 2-player pack. Would not say he's worth that. There's much better options. I used, I think it's Marcos Llorente, he plays for Atleti, in the exact same position, and he did a much better job for me personally, going forward and coming back. So yeah, save your coins, go for a cheaper alternative. But you can see we're 2-0 up in this game, and this was definitely the most dominant game we had this far into the weekend. Game number 5, that's helped us to go 3-2 as Richarlison breaks through again, and that's another goal for Sabitzer. Sabitzer I was using as my attacking central midfielder. I've got one central midfielder that goes forward and one that stays back, as well as the CDM who stays back. So the team is pretty much split across. So we've got the 2 strikers, the cam and that centre midfielder going forward, and then staying back we've got the centre midfielder, the CDM, and the whole back line, apart from the wing backs who are unbalanced. And sometimes on stay back, depending on the situation. But you can see here, he brought his keeper up for some reason. There was still 5 minutes left in the game and he was 3-1 down. But Texera counters, we dominate possession again. You can see 63%. Boom, 3-2. Going on to game number 10 now, as you can see, 6-3. So we're starting to improve, we're starting to gain momentum. This guy's got a very strong squad. That Sergio Ramos looks like he's got an absolutely brilliant card. But we go into this one with a bit of confidence. You know, we've beaten some tough squads already, and well, at this point, I haven't shown you, but we have beaten some tough squads already. We've beaten a couple of squads with Mbappe, a couple of squads with Neymar. I think we beat one squad with Neymar and one with Mbappe. But it's a tough one, really. Timo Werner is probably the hardest player we've played against this whole weekend. He's just got pace. He seems he's got an abnormal amount of strength. As Richarlison tucks it home, he makes it 1-0. You can see there we're still dominating possession even when we're losing 59% to ourselves. Just struggling to create the chances, and with Van Dijk making tackles like that, it's game over. Van Dijk again is another one, literally impossible to get past. But David Alaba, at this point you can see I've got David Alaba, I've got Zakaria, and I've got Carl Walker as my back line. I packed a team of the week, Carl Walker, from the deadline day pack for playing FIFA early, and all that possession I had led to nothing. We lost 3-0. Simple as that. 6-4 after 10 games, so we changed up the squad slightly. I packed a Lenglet, and we went a bit of a La Liga team down the left. And I can tell you this now, Carrasco is a godsend. Game 15 with 10-4, 4 more wins needed to get that gold 3 mark. Nice little Premier League base with a 3-man Serie A with Manolas, Koulibaly and Handanovic. Somehow that was a penalty. I think I quite clearly got the ball there. But Haaland is called back. It is a penalty. And as you know, he's got Bruno Fernandes on the penalties. Bruno Fernandes does not miss penalties. Let's just see if Ter Stegen can stop him. And he went right down the middle. Shouldn't have moved. Poor from me, really. You can't let him score down the middle, realistically. But we're 1-0 down. Bruno Fernandes with the goal. 10 minutes remaining though. Llorente, as I said, better than Wijnaldum in my opinion. He plays the ball up to Haaland. Should be scoring that. And then, just like this, a couple of simple passes. Henderson to Wijnaldum. The run is being made by Mo Salah. Lenglet is keeping up quite nicely. But in the end I kind of back off because I didn't want that back pass. Don't know how Mo Salah kept hold of the ball there. Mo Salah apparently has 99 strength. But he draws it across the face of goal. 2-0. I don't know how Mo Salah outstrengths Lenglet there. I really don't. But with 3 minutes remaining, the score is 2-0. We need a goal now and we need it quickly. And Sabitzer finds Serge Gnabry, stepping over turns to find Carrasco. Carrasco into Haaland, a little quick pass in between the attacks. Nice little double tap to lofted pass. Hold it up. Koulibaly trying to run onto the line, didn't quite work out. 2-1, but you can see there's literally 20 seconds left. And you can see once again, not our day. Still can't get to that silver one, unfortunately. Going into game 20 though, we're now 12-7, coming up against a strong looking La Liga team with 4 Bundesliga players. And 4 minutes into this one, he's got a corner, he heads it, and then he stops. He requests a pause and then stops playing. So I take advantage of that. It's champs. Of course I'm going to take advantage of that. Erling Haaland steals the ball off of the defender. He's back playing again now at this point. But what we're going to do, stop, get it on to the right, play it across to Serge Gnabry. He hits it into the back of the net. Boom. 1-0 to the good, but straight from kickoff. Thomas Partey out wide to Mbabu. Mbabu's going to play it back inside to Thomas Partey's quick pass in this guy. He had a couple of skill moves in his locker as well, but Coutinho finds Vinicius. This is the man we don't want on the ball, Leo Messi. He just skips past David Alaba, and on his stronger left foot, tucks it quite easily past Ter Stegen. Not what you want, but 2 minutes into the second half. Serge to Emre to Llorente, just quick pass in, trying to find some space. Gnabry, just quick pass. We've brought James on at this point. We've put Serge up top for Erling Haaland. Emre Can, you can see the amount of passes it's taken. We're just trying to draw his players out of position. Eventually we do find a little gap. Carrasco, another lofted through ball. Lovely touch, lovely finish. 2-1. And that is that. We defended brilliantly against his Messi as well. But he cuts inside, we lick the ball off of him. Emre Can starts counter-attack by Sabitzer to James. James is on his left foot to Carrasco, back inside to James. Holding it up, he finds Gnabry. Gnabry turns. Quite fortunately keeps possession of the ball here after he was dispossessed by Lodi. But Carrasco holding it up, he finds Sabitzer. Sabitzer, there's so much space for Rodriguez on his stronger left foot. He's got the 88 for shooting, passing and dribbling. 3-1. Just what you want. And with 10 minutes remaining, we pretty much sealed the deal here with Carrasco. Plays the ball up to Serge Gnabry. Lay it back across to Rodriguez. It's unfortunately for us intercepted, but we did keep possession of the ball as Gnabry, another lofted through ball through to Carrasco, turns back inside on himself and on his stronger right foot, tucks it home, makes it 4-1. Game, set and match at this point. Even if Leo Messi scores here, which he doesn't, as we dispossess him with Alaba, and then he is then dispossesses Alaba. He plays the ball to Vinicius. We've given way too much space. Nice little drag back. Somehow Ter Stegen didn't get on the end of that one. But you can see here, 58% possession, dominated in terms of possession, shots on target as well, we had an equal amount, and that is 13 out of a possible 13 out of 20. We're going to game number 21. We're 13 and 7. We come against this a Bundesliga side with Timo Werner up top. And there is one goal in this game that is absolute bullshit. Okay, I'm not going to tell you what one. You can probably see for yourselves, but Sula intercepts our man. We then win the ball back with Llorente. As I said, he's better than Wijnaldum in that position. But Emre Can is dispossessed by Goretzka. Timo Werner knocks it through to Sane, and at this point you're not catching him. You've got to take him out at that point. On his left foot, he sweaties it across to Bellarabi. I'm not quite sure what Renan Lodi was doing there. Not marking Bellarabi, but hey ho. 1-0 to this guy. Just before half time though, Lina to Haaland. He dropped deep. We lose the ball to Sane. He finds Timo. Timo back out to Goretzka. Goretzka. Don't know how that's not an advantage either, but we do win the ball back with Emre Can. Emre Can to Carrasco on the turn. Holds off Mbappe brilliantly. Whipped it across to Lina. At this point I'm playing a 3-5-2, which is a really nice formation if you haven't used it yet. Inside to Gnabry. Gnabry tried to turn and tried to just knock that one through to Carrasco. Didn't quite work out. We do intercept the ball again with David Alaba. He finds Haaland. Haaland back to Llorente, who's just in a lot of space. Same with Sabitzer. Knock it through to Gnabry. Back inside to Haaland. First time on his weaker right foot actually. And he makes it 1-1 into the second half. We try and score there just before the hour mark with Paulinho. Still playing that 3-5-2. It's just creating a lot of chances against this guy. Team press. Going to try and win the ball back. But this is the goal. What is that? Manuel Neuer just booted the ball 50 miles up in the air and 50 miles across the face of the whole pitch. And it landed perfectly at the feet of Timo Werner. 2-1 to this guy. You can see I'm dominating possession once again with 59%. But I just am struggling to create chances. Even with the 3-5-2, we're finding so many dominant areas here. Lodi across to Rodriguez. Rodriguez scores. If there's one thing you take away from this episode, do the James Rodriguez SBC. He's worth it. He's going to pick up so many informs this year. Just do him. Just do it, because this is his first upgrade. This is his first inform upgrade, and it's already a class one. Here, bit of poor defending from myself there. Timo Werner tucks it home. He makes it 3-2, and there's 18 minutes remaining. Not really ideal, but literally minutes later, seconds later, in terms of real life, Carrasco looks to get there with Mbappe. Didn't quite work out, but again, we've got men in space, and we nicely knock one through to James Rodriguez on his left. Sorry, on his right. 2-star weak foot. Tucks it home, and this game goes to penalties. James Rodriguez misses the first one. Douglas Costa scores his first one. Paulinho up next, right down the middle. Up next, Hwang Hee-chan scores again. Texera, right down the middle again. Zakaria hits the post, misses, back on level terms. Carrasco, down the middle again. Leroy Sane, we need to start saving some. Not doing so. Emre Can has his saved. And then Karim Bellarabi has his saved. He thought he was going to score. Llorente then scores. We've got to save this Timo Werner penalty. Can we do so? Nope, we go the wrong way. Lodi, can he score? Down the middle again. Roussillon, can we save this one? Nope. Lenglet, can he score? No, he cannot. And then finally Sula tucks it home. And we lose. You can see there's 61% possession. Quite a lot of shots, the same amount of shots on target as he was. But this does go down to game number 22 to get us the 14th win. We come up against this guy. Whole mixed array of a squad. Premier League, La Liga, he's got some Eredivisie, some Bundesliga. And 11 minutes into the game, the first chance comes as Carrasco knocks the ball into Haaland. Back through to Carrasco. We're going to swell it across. It's caught by the goalkeeper. You thought we were going to score there, didn't you? You thought we were going to score there. But Kimmich starts the counter-attack. Knocks it through to Leroy Sane. He's got the better of Lima for pace here. But Lima, with the shadow, catches up really nicely. 900 coins he costs. 900 coins and a shadow costs about 3k. So for about 4k you can get yourself a brilliant Bundesliga right back, sorry. But once again, Carrasco on the ball. He's been also another very, very good one. We knock the ball through to him. He gets the better of Casemiro. Then Gnabry gets the better of Diego Carlos in the box. Can he shoot? No, he cuts it back to Carrasco. 1-0 into the second half. This guy looks to get better of our man with, I think that was Promes, who's also a very, very good player, especially off the bench. But Sabitzer knocks the ball through to Haaland. Not the best of passes, really, in that situation. But we look to win the ball back, and we do so with Lenglet. Lenglet up to Gnabry. Turns, he's got 2 men ahead of him making runs. He goes for Haaland. Haaland goes for Carrasco. Carrasco holding up the ball. Just waiting for Gnabry to run forward. He goes back to Emre Can. Into Sabitzer. Sabitzer to Carrasco. Quick pass in. Look at the space that Haaland's in. He finds him. Cuts inside onto his stronger left foot. Boom. And then with 3 minutes remaining, we look to have this game pretty much done and dusted. We are intercepting so many of his balls with our back four. As Gnabry, he's going to knock the ball into Carrasco. Carrasco's going to hold it up once again. Double tap ball through to Erling Haaland. First shot was blocked, unfortunately. And then they give it away to Llorente. Llorente to Gnabry. Gnabry to Haaland. Little 1-2 with Carrasco. And again on his weaker foot. Tucks it home. He's got the hat-trick. A 3-0 victory. And we do get 14 wins. That is ourselves unlocking gold 3 for the weekend. Dominated this game. 66% possession. 14 wins. Gold 3. 2 player picks. A mega pack and a rare players pack, I think it is. Or a rare pack. But a couple of notable players that were brilliant. Carrasco, he came in 12 games, 9 goals, 5 assists for 1.8k and a finisher. Brilliant. Emre Can at CDM. You can also play him centre back. We did a couple of times as well. Absolutely brilliant. Would pick him up for. He's not 4.5k anymore. He's much closer down to kind of 2/3. Llorente came in, did Wijnaldum's job better than him. And again, he can play CDM. Played in there a few times, but I did prefer him as a kind of box-to-box, but a more defensive box-to-box. As I said, this man, 20 games played, 15 goals, 14 assists. The 2-star weak foot does not matter. Telles, brilliant left-back, probably the best left-back in the Premier League that is available for use. First owner. You know, we got that pack luck. And then finally, David Alaba, as I said, you can partner him with anyone, and he'll do an absolute job. He can take penalties, he can take free kicks. But I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please like, subscribe, and peace.